Notes. I talk very, very fast, and I don't repeat myself. Okay. So if you have any questions or anything, please ask me after. Also, this little role playing. So just like pretend like this is a real party. Interact with me, or else I'm just gonna start making fun of everybody. Okay. So, which is usually what I do at my parties, where like you have like a deadpan crowd. Yeah. I'm like, oh no, this is not gonna work. So anyway. All right. So are you ladies ready to party? Right, I like that enthusiasm. Love it. Okay, well, now I'm going to mention my name several times throughout the party because 90% of consultants have clients that don't know their name. So, what's my name, ladies? Mary! That's right. It was a little bit kind of, You can call me Misfit Mary. Okay, that's actually what I am on Instagram. It's I am Misfit Mary, so go ahead and follow me on that because I'm awesome and you need to be following me, all right? Also, I said, I think I sent some of you during everybody who's coming in, I sent everybody my app. Yay! So that's kind of like a little portable catalog. You can actually book parties with me and everything like that. It's super cool. I love it. I mean, seriously, I have my own app. How cool is that? Seriously. And who else has their own app? Me! Okay, all right, so I did give some of you on-time tickets. I love your hair. I actually give tickets for, hey, there's one on the floor, for wearing pink. Thank you very much. You're wearing pink. Oh my God, seriously? And Claudetta, was that your name?
Yes,
I love the pink. Love it, love it.
Thank you.
All right, so now is anybody like allergic to anything? Like coffee?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon? Oh my God, well you know I have nothing.
Aerosol.
Aerosol? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Right. Seriously, like hairspray, oh, I would die.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You can't have whipped cream in the can.
No. I'm so sorry. That's okay. We have some other fun stuff that tastes a lot better. So
yeah, that's what whipped is for.
That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to be passing a lot of really, really fun things, okay? So everything on your right arm is going to be for sniffing. Everything on your left arm is going to be for licking, okay? Remember, L for lick. It's okay to sniff your liquor, just don't lick your sniffer, okay? I'm going to be passing a lot of fun things, and all we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doing picking a scent, all right? So this is Kiss. You spray it on the inside of your right arm, all right? Now, so you don't have to spray it if you don't want to, but whatever. Okay, now, this is a deodorizing spray. This stuff is absolutely amazing. Any of you smokers? Anybody? This actually eliminates odors. You can actually spray this on your hands after smoking. It gets rid of that smell. I absolutely love it. Now, this is Sweet Fantasy. If you like this scent, go ahead and write this down on your lap boards. It's all kind of right there for you. Go ahead and please, please, please write down your favorite scent. Go ahead and spray that on the top of the same arm. Now, so honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I have a 90-pound boxer. He's in the house. He's my baby. I love him so much. He smells like Sweet Fantasy. Right? Because it does eliminate odors. He like runs in the house, and I'm like, and he just smells amazing. He's a little wide-eyed with all of the pheromones, but it's okay. Just saying. All right, this one is actually Radiant Orchid. You're gonna spray that in the crook of the same arm, and be all smelling good. And you'd be like, it smells so yummy. All right, now I did kind of hit everybody up with the basic instinct, right, before the party, as everybody's kind of coming in. Smell yourself. You smell yummy? I want you to smell your neighbor. You smell a little bit different, unless you're biologically related, right? He's like sniffing, he's like, that's yummy. All right, now, you know what basic instinct is? It's pheromone perfume. I did explain that. Who can tell me what pheromones are? Anybody?
They make you hump.
Yes, they do. I love that. Yes, they are a sex attractant. And in fact, they are actually a mood enhancer as well. I have 2 teenage boys, and they like to, punch each other in the face occasionally. I'm just saying. They know if they get caught fighting, they get tagged with this. I mean, not like tagged, but they actually go ahead and get tagged with this. No joke. My kids are crazy. They're sitting on the couch going, I smell delicious. I still hate you. I smell delicious. No joke. That happened. Alright? So seriously, this not only makes you feel sexy and smell sexy, this also kind of helps calm the mood for everybody. I absolutely love it. And it does help with the children not wanting to murder each other, I'm just saying. So, Alright, so this next thing I'm going to show you, this is a hot heart. Okay, seriously, now I know you have a wish list in front of you. I didn't really explain this, but you need to communicate with me, okay? I have a husband and 2 children. They think I can read minds. Newsflash, I can't. So please go ahead and communicate with me through your wish list. If you come in the private shopping room and be like, hi, what was that stuff that smelled really nice? I don't know. It all smells good. I'm going to put you down for one of everything, okay? Communicate with me, all right? Let me know what you want. This is definitely something you're going to want on your wish list. This is called a heart massager. It's very, very soft and squishy, and it's got a little metal disc right there. All you have to do is click it. It's like your best friend when you have cramps or earaches. Absolutely awesome. Actually, both of my kids have one of these. One has chronic earaches. You just click it, just lay on it. It's warm. It heats up to 129 degrees. What? You can actually throw it in your hoodie pocket. Rock it with a pair of sweatpants. Nobody gonna know. He's like, oh,
take it when you go hunting.
Seriously,
I kid
yes.
you not. I use it as hot hands.
Yes. Yeah, and it's reusable. Seriously, I love this thing. Use it all the time. Okay, now this is body dew. I'm going to explain it a little bit as I'm putting it on you guys. This is going to go on your, you're going to smell it, so where are we going to put it?
Right arm.
Oh, very nice. All right, so on your right arm, I'm going to see the underside of your right arm. You feel how warm this is? This stuff is absolutely amazing. Now, this body dew is, I'm just going to be all right. Be all right. All right, so I just put just a little bit on. So this actually has carnation oil in it. So it is actually a natural bug repellent. What? So you don't have to smell like DEET, which is awesome. I actually even take this to all of my son's ball games. Because you've always got like the little kids that are running around and they're like being ate alive by mosquitoes. Yeah. This stuff is great because it's non-toxic, put their hands in their mouth, and it's not going to hurt them. And it is also wonderful for tattoos, as you can see. Look at how it brightens that up.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm a fan of this product. I use it daily. And it also, you know, a lot of lotions, even luxury lotions. Right.
There's someone else. I know, but that doesn't mean I know what is my right.
Help me out. Oh my God. All right. Now, so this is absolutely amazing because you can actually just keep using this over and over again, even just like that. It's awesome. All right, so now the body dew, as you can see, it brightens up all day long. A lot of luxury, even high-end lotions have a lot of alcohol in them. Okay, except for our luxury lotion that actually smells like every single scent that you have on. You can actually mix and match, which is super cool. So all of like your favorite scent, you can actually get, you can get this, you can get the Kiss, you can even get pheromone infused bubble bath. What? Seriously? Hot tub safe? Yes, I actually carry that in stock. I have cases because this stuff is amazing. All right, now go ahead and pass that. All right, so who wants tighter, firmer skin? Anybody? Yeah, okay, you go one by that. This is a firming cream. It is absolutely amazing. You can actually put it on your face, arms, whatever, from the eyebrows down. It is absolutely amazing. So I have $200 of skin tightening, awesome stuff, because I'm like starting to kind of go downhill on the age spectrum. And I'm kind of worried about that, even on like the backs of my hands. Usually that's where women, you start to age first. Backs of your hands, your chest, because it gets a lot of sun damage. This stuff is amazing. All the stuff that I have, it's just stuck in a drawer, $200, just sitting there. I actually use this every single day. And it's great to even put it as a foundation under your makeup. Now, stretch marks, old scars, anybody? Yeah, buy this. So, honestly, this is wonderful. This is called Save My Skin. Now, honestly, if you even have some old scars, even that are like, you know, bright, purple, whatever, doesn't matter. This will actually help reduce old scars and stretch marks. Absolutely wonderful. If you want more information on it, please go ahead and write it down. It's wonderful. All right. Now, since we have a lovely lady that is allergic to aerosol, and I don't want to kill her, I haven't lost anybody yet, okay? So I don't want to start with you. I'm not going to spray this, so please be careful when this is going around. But I want to tell you about it because it is an amazing product. This is called Between the Sheets. All right, so you know the dreaded wet spot, right?
Yes.
Where you can pull like some straight ninja. You know, she's like, yes. Yeah, you can pull some straight ninja moves. And yeah, where's wet spot? our side of the bed,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, hey, let's cuddle, right? He's like, puts his arm around you, and he's like, oh, he gonna be the little spoon, he gonna be the big spoon, and you just roll right off into your wet spot. You go to cuddle into throat punching in 3.2 seconds, right? Yes. So this helps with that in the bedroom. You can actually spray above your bed, depending on how much fun you actually have, how big your wet spot is. Actually 10 to 12 inches above whatever moisture you're applying it to. And it will actually wick your moisture away. It's wonderful. It is an aerosol powder. It's also kind of like mood enhancer because it smells wonderful. And it will actually feel like you have like $1,500 or 1,500 thread count sheets because it makes it so silky smooth. Absolutely love it. Now, so anybody like have a job where you're like constantly hot, sweaty, like your bra, you got like Mountain Dew going on?
I have boobs.
Right. Yes, amen, sister. Okay, so this actually you can even spray it in your bra cups before you put it on. It wicks moisture away. I love it. That is called Between the Sheets. It comes in 3 different scents. So if you do want to smell them, so let me know. Go ahead and write that down, and we'll talk about that in the shopping room. Okay?
We use Between the Sheets between our thighs because I got some chug rub issues.
Yes, yes. You know, we also have talc, which is in our men's line, which is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's like Christian Grey in a bottle. Anyway, sorry, sidetrack. But it actually works really, really well for that too. So the Between the Sheets, I do use a lot for that. So, but the talc is absolutely amazing because it will last for like a full 8 hours.
Works really good when the husband comes home from a construction job with his
Yeah,
nasty
yes.
sticky shoes that he has to leave right next to the bed.
They work
Right.
They work for kids' shoes too.
Yep, definitely. All right, so ladies, you guys can play a game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, since there's a lot of you here, I'm gonna do okay. Romeo and Juliet. Anybody played that before? She's like, yeah! All right. So Romeo, Juliet, Romeo, Juliet, Romeo, Juliet, Romeo, Juliet. Okay?
Okay.
She's like, huh? Okay, I want all you Romeos, put your finger up like this. Nice and proud, come on.
I've never got to be Romeo.
Oh, you about to be, honey. Okay. All right, so I want all you Juliets, make a tight fist like this. Real, real tight. Okay, all you Romeos, try and say hello. She's like moving away. She's like, okay. All right, so. All right, now all of you Romeos, go ahead and put your finger in a wet spot. Ooh, that was, give me some of that back, honey. That was good. Okay. Okay, that was good.
Get in there nice and deep.
Okay, all right, so go ahead and say hello again.
Ready?
She's like, oh my God! Yes, so when I hear from some of you ladies, it's like, nah, it's okay, I don't need lube. Yes, you do. That was amazing, right? All right.
It comes in handy.
Yes, it does come in handy. Now, this is just like me, okay? This is a water-based lubricant. Okay, everybody just kind of go ahead and dry off. I had a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So, now you just need a little bitty bit. So there's a reason why it's in such a small bottle is because, seriously, it's like a whole, like, messed up slip and slide situation. You're a little bit drunk, you get 3 pumps, and you're like, woo! So, I'm not responsible for injuries, okay? So, anyway, so everybody dry? Everybody dry? Yeah, yeah? That's good, because you're in the right spot. I got about $3,000 in my car of lube, so I think you're all set to go for everybody that's dry in this room. All right, so everybody dry, kind of go ahead and lick wherever that was and rub. What? Yes, mic drop. This actually reactivates with moisture and friction. How awesome is that? Seriously? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it comes in coconut, berry, and unflavored because sometimes he just don't need to know. He thinks he's doing an amazing job, and in fact, you just came to see me.
Don't tell him that.
Never tell him. He'll never know. All right, so a little pop quiz. Who can tell me what the national average for men in the bedroom, start to finish? Anybody?
30 seconds
5
to 2 minutes.
Oh, that 30 seconds to 5 minutes. All
2
right,
minutes.
to 2 minutes. Okay. You said 5 minutes. All right. It's actually national average is 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah. Who can tell me what the national average for women is, start to finish in the bedroom?
30 seconds.
17.
21.
minutes, 15.
21 minutes.
You're like 21.
An hour.
Right.
You need some all.
It is all day. It's 24 hours. It starts in the morning. Because if they F up in the morning, they don't get it at night. So.
That's right. Okay, I actually like that answer because plants by Mary Party, and you learned that it took all day to get the job done, okay? So, all right. But really, honestly, so there is a huge gap in time difference, right? And that's actually called resentment. So, it has a name. Yes, it has a name. So, that's why we have products like this. This is called Up All Night, ladies. This is a desensitizing cream. Just a pea-size amount is all you're going to need. Just on
That
the head of
made
his
my
penis.
husband's favorite.
Seriously.
For my husband's favorite.
We know what you meant. And even if we didn't, you get a ticket anyway because that's awesome. All right. Now, so this is just a tiny, tiny bit is all you need. Seriously, do not use this as a weapon because it is a desensitizing cream. If you do decide to use it as a weapon and tell them it's a lube, just go ahead and peel my label off that with all my contact information. Because I don't want to be getting a call at like midnight with your husband sound like a tea kettle. It's like, I think okay. So, just one of the perks of the job. I'm just saying, absolutely hilarious. Whatever. There's usually somebody cackling in the background. Like, I'm sorry, Mr. Teapot. Did you take out the trash? Is there a reason why your spouse is mad at you? So this is great because it actually kind of just slows him down just enough to where you're all kind of, hitting the finish line all at the same time. Now, I also like to call it like foreplay in a bottle because, well, it's a desensitizing cream. It has to soak into his tissues first and until you guys have like fun together because, let's face it, it soaks into any tissue that it's applied to. So if you have a little fun before that 20 minutes is up, you'd be like, woo, I'm having fun, but I really can't tell where. so just a little bitty bit. So then he can't touch you with anything but his hands or his mouth for 20 minutes. Seriously, you're welcome. There's a reason why I carry cases, I'm just saying. Alright. Now, this is also something for us, ladies. These are enhancement creams. Alright, there's actually 5 levels of enhancement. What? Yes. Now, it's that enhancement creams actually work. Most of the over-the-counter ones are warming, which sometimes is okay. Most of the time, yes. Yes, that's why we have these instead. So honestly, so they get a little warm and then it gets a little hot and then you kind of end up with like crotch pot cooking. Right, where it's like, and then you get a shower, it's like showering the Hall's cough drop, that ain't sexy. Okay, this is not a sexy mood, no matter how much tequila you have. I've tried it. And if I can't make it look sexy, let's face it, it's just not gonna happen. So, anyway, so we actually have enhancement creams from Pure Romance that have a patented formula called Triplex Tingle. This stuff is amazing. It actually has a cooling agent in it. Now, very simply, this works. Kind of, your clitoris has a direct line to the pleasure center of your brain. So, you put just a pea-sized amount just on your clitoris. Everybody's like really paying attention now. You're like, yes. Just a pea-sized amount directly on your clitoris. And essentially what happens is your brain freaks out because your crotch is cold. Okay? So, we have 8,000 nerve endings in our clitoris. So your brain tries to fix that problem by sending blood flow to the cooled down area that shouldn't be that cooled down. You have 8,000 nerve endings pulsing with blood, which makes them very, 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 very much sensitive. Yay. So this is actually called O. This is the 3rd level of enhancement. Now, your male partner only has, 6,000 nerve endings? Sorry. So, next time he's like, oh my god, I'm so sensitive, you're like, I got you beat by 2,000. Alright? So this stuff is absolutely amazing because your male partner can also use it. Let's have fun from him. I'm just saying, it's fun for everybody. You can also use it on your own. It is toy safe, so you can use it with toy play as well. Now, this one is AMP. Alright? Now, this one, the O was a cream, this was a gel. You know how, like, when we patched the coochie and you, like, opened it, it was like, yeah, this does the same thing, only it has a cooling agent in it. So just don't open it, or else you'll be like, oh, my nose is amazing, right? Be like all tingling, like in this general like region. So that is AMP. Now, this stuff starts working instantly because the delivery system in it, it's actually a gel, so that it soaks into your tissues, so as soon as you put it on. So if you get that call, you'd be like, hi, I'm gonna be home in 15 minutes. Do not put this on yet. Because you'll be on, done, buck naked in the living room floor going, where were you? Seriously. Okay, time appropriate. Alright, now I did say 5 levels of enhancement. You can use the AMP and the O together. What? Yes. you can actually use these together to kind of take it to the next level, or like actually fireworks go off, the cops are calling. I'm just saying. So if you live in a residential area, I'm just saying use with caution. All right, now we did talk about the Just Like Me, which is the water-based lubricant, right? Now, water-based is very important because you can use it with toys, but it's also said it's great just to use every day. Now, I'm going to show you. This is whipped. This is a water-based lubricant, so it is safe for toys. It's actually great for couples' toys and sleeves, but it's also yummy. So, I'm actually going to give you an option of vanilla, or this is actually Bonbon Swirl. I like to call it chocolate because let's face it, it's yummy. And I ain't got time to say that whole thing. It's chocolate and it's yummy. All right, now, so your left hand is for what?
Licking.
He's just like, licking. I like it.
I don't know which hand it is.
This is like, gimme. All right, so your left hand, I want to come to you, and I'll give you an option between vanilla and chocolate, okay? And I'm going to just put just a little bit right here, just like that. All right, so what would you like, vanilla or chocolate? She's like, chocolate, just give it to me, shut up. I love it. Okay, you can actually rub this in. You can lick it. It's your hand. You can do whatever you want to it, honey.
Vanilla.
This is actually paraffin-free and also gluten-free chocolate. But you have a lot. You're welcome.
I'm sure you need that bottle.
Right? Seriously.
Bonbon Swirl.
It's like ice cream topping shit.
Oh, the Bonbon Swirl. Oh.
Chocolate! All right.
I tasted it yet.
That's
the
wrong
hand.
Don't taste it like that, rub it in.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
All right. So you kind of feel how smooth and creamy this is. It's also yummy. So I get a little treat during my parties. Anyway, sorry. I get really excited because I love this stuff. So like I said, this is actually great for oral favors as well because let's face it, it has 5 different flavors. Nobody has asked for penis flavored anything. Okay, I'm just saying. So this kind of makes him taste a little bit better too. So it's great. So even for him to use in a sleeve, or you can have some fun with a couple's toy. All right. Now, is there anybody here that's going to fess up to having a gag reflex? Love you guys. Usually people are like, me, kind of, maybe. All right, now this is Great Head. Just a pea-size amount, just on your thumb. You just put it on the roof of your mouth. This stuff is wonderful. Honestly, there's a lot of label covered up at my house. No joke. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. So my 13-year-old son cannot even look at a toothbrush without, and that's not something you want to hear first thing in the morning. So I'm shrink wrap labels on everything, and he actually has a tube of this in his bathroom. It says no sugar in it, which is also great. So just puts a little bit on the roof of his mouth, wait a couple minutes, and brush your teeth, do any kind of oral favors, whatever. Now, this stuff will last up to 45 minutes. Calm down. Okay, I've checked, it's not in writing anywhere. So when you go ahead and get this product tonight, you don't have to, go ahead and tell him. You're like, oh my God, this stuff is great. It lasts for 2 minutes. Let's go. Okay? I'll never tell. All right, and this is Great Head. It actually comes in lemonade and strawberry.
So get both and do strawberry lemonade.
There you go.
Delicious.
Right?
Right.
Eat it by itself.
Strawberry lemonade.
I know. Seriously, that whipped was like, I need some ice cream for this because this is amazing. All right. Now, so I didn't tell you guys when I first started, but so I am fully stocked. Now, I do also have a payment plan that I do kind of try and work with ladies. I said I have actually been in business for 2.5 years. So I said I've kind of built up my stock. This is my only job. Okay, I actually started this. Kind of a funny story. Okay, the first party I ever went to, somebody invited me, and the company was actually called Summer Parties at the time. And I thought, yeah, I've been doing summer parties since I was like 16, this is great. So I had little fuzzy slippers, and I'm like rolling out my popcorn. My husband's like, oh my God, his checkbook, his credit card, don't even worry about it, all right, get what you want. I'm like, you're crazy, okay, seriously, but it's not my money that he's giving me, so I'm like, okay, fine. And I walked out the door, called my friend, I'm like, babe has done lost his mind. Seriously? I don't understand. She's like, you're an idiot. So I was like, honestly, I thought we were going to watch Twilight or something. Okay. So she explained what it was. I'm like, oh my God, I can't go to one of those. people will know. So she's like, just shut up and just come over. And I was like, and I did, and it was great. I actually showed up, and there was this lady I've never met before, a little bit crazy, right up my alley. I'm just saying, I know what you're thinking. But anyway, so this lady said a little bit crazy, and she was actually working. She was doing her job. She was paying her bills. She was supporting herself and her daughter. And I'm like, my job sucks. I was working 60 hours a week, and basically just wasn't loving my life. So I decided to change that. And I said, honestly, 2.5 years later, here I am. This is actually still my full-time gig. I can pay for, all my bills, my kids. I said, my husband wants a little something, that's fine. Wait, that sounded bad. I was the only one that got that. It's like,
Hey, where's my ticket?
right? Yeah, and I was like, maybe nobody will notice. No, they noticed. She laughed. All right, so but honestly, so this does pay for all my bills. So that is one reason why I try and carry as much stock as I possibly can, so that all of you lovely ladies will go home with all of your items tonight. That way there's no waiting, because let's face it, I'm up here talking, smelling good and tasting good, but you really only carry what's in here, right? Yeah. So I do carry lots of everything. Now, having said that, there's a lot of ladies here, a little bit like birth control, okay? 99.9% of the time, she's laughing, she's like, her, but there's a story behind that. Anyway, I said 99.9% of the time, I got what you need. All right, that one time, you might end up with the different colors, like black, you wanted pink, something like that. Or, said you might have a back order. But I do try and get all of my back orders out between 7 to 10 business days, because let's face it, I don't like to wait. I certainly don't like to wait, okay? All right, so you guys ready to get into the fun stuff?
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, now, who can tell me?
Love it.
Thank you. Now, who can tell me how many nerve endings the clitoris has?
8,000.
You're like on it. You're like, ah. Okay. She's like me. All right. That's right. 8,000. And that is why we have clitoral stimulators. All right. Now, remember how I said that the clitoris is actually has a pleasure center attached to the pleasure center of your brain? Yeah. We're going to tap into that with this. This is called Put a Ring on It. This is great for first-time toy users. Also great for road rage, because let's face it, it's so inconspicuous. You feel like you coming out, ah! So, just saying. All right, now this also charges with a USB cord, which is super cool. It has these two little magnetic points right here. Now, it's very, very quiet. It also has tons of speeds. I absolutely love it. All right, so it does fit on any finger for him or for your partner or you. So then that is called Put a Ring on It. Honestly, so this thing is like, it doesn't really look like anything. Just take it to work, tell them that it's like, for migraines. Huh? So you'd be having all kinds of fun in the office. I'm just like, all right, now this thing is a little bit different shaped. This is called the Jag. Now, sometimes, you're enjoying doggy style, and after a while you're like, what's happening? See, she knows. She's like, Yeah. Now, I said sometimes, after a while, it's like your arms go, and it's like cat and heat position. So like that's a position now, and you look behind you, what do you see? Right, that's it. That's all you see, right? Now I said, okay. A little time goes on, maybe it'll get better. I don't know. Nothing's really happening. Right. Yeah. So then your legs give out, because it's like leg day at the gym, right? And that is for you. So like beached whale position. That is a position, right? Seriously, what is happening? Nothing is getting stimulated at all. You look back, and what's he still doing? Right? That is why we have the Jag. Actually, very, very simple. You just turn it on, and then you find the actual pulsation setting or speed setting that you like. Now, your little three-legged dog action, you have all kinds of fun. He thinks he's doing a fantastic job, but like I said, you just can't see me. All right, and that is called the Jag. And once again, as I'm going to remind you guys, go ahead and use your wish list. Your wish list. Just go ahead and say that right. Because quite frankly, once I start passing all this stuff, you're like, what was that thing that vibrated? I don't know. They all do. They're all amazing. Please communicate with me. All right. Now, this is something a little bit of fun for both you and your partner. Now, I did talk about the whipped. Now, this is great to use with the whipped because it helps slide everything on really, really easy. Now, this actually does have two little rings right here. This actually goes around his testicles. Now, what's really easy, what's really different about this is sometimes you do have a partner that's like, no. Okay, I work on a farm, I know exactly what happens, okay? When you put this around the boys, it's not gonna happen. Whatever. Okay, he's like, okay, you big baby. I don't have to do that. I'm not encouraging violence, I'm just saying it's not I said you can actually put the bigger ring just around his shaft. So it's a little bit looser on him, okay? This actually has 3 different speeds. Ah, love it. See all these little nubbies right here that vibrate? These are all for you for clitoral stimulation. Now, this also turns him into a human vibrator. Ah, yes, you're welcome. Now, what's really nice about this too is, you might have a male partner that's like, that ain't gonna fit me. Shut up. Yes, it would. All right, and that is called the family jewels. Okay, so now some people don't know where their G-spot is, and in fact, it is not a unicorn. Even though you may have heard of it, but you've never actually experienced the G-spot stimulation, or even like a G-spot orgasm, it's okay. You're not broken, your partner isn't doing anything wrong. You just have to find it. And in fact, you know what? Over the course of your life, your G-spot will actually move. But you didn't need that.
So it's like, where's Waldo?
Exactly. Right. Now, it didn't like move like it gets its mail somewhere else, okay? So that's why we actually have different things that stimulate your G-spot. Now, this is very interesting. I know it looks kind of weird, and kind of cute because it's got a little flower on it. Love it. This is actually a clitoral stimulator. Now, this is called In Full Bloom. Now, and it has a little travel button on it, so you don't have to like stick it in your bag and then it actually gets pushed on and you're like, that's my toothbrush. So you actually just have to push and hold to get this actually right. But it's such a pretty toothbrush. Yeah, you could totally wing that. So anyway, so this is actually very, very flexible. So and honestly, so this is my hair's on it. So this is actually not that long, right? Your G-spot is actually located 2 to 3 inches on the inside of your vaginal wall. If you were to insert your fingers like so and do a come here motion, you'll actually be stroking your G-spot. Your G-spot is actually located, if your body was a clock, it would be between 2 and 10, okay? Now, as I said, everyone's is different. Sometimes it moves. That's okay. You're not broken. That's why we have so many different toys and different options for you and your partner, or just you all by yourself. I'm just saying. All right. Now, honestly, we have over 50 toys. Even though I'm awesome, after a while you'd be like, get out, okay? So I do only do the highlights. So if you do have any questions or anything like that about any of the other toys, go ahead and write those down, okay? Now, this has amazing speeds. Absolutely love this thing. Like, seriously? I ain't doing nothing. So, that is called In Full Bloom.
How many species does that have?
Don't give me a lion. 3. Say again. I was gonna, it like blanked.
I'm
I
pretty
usually
sure
say
it's like, oh.
yeah. So I usually know my parties. I blanked. I'm just rolling
It's nap time.
Sometimes they don't have it. They don't have the speed to nap all the time.
It's
All
still
right.
on the blush collection.
Yeah, it is. So it's in there. Anyway.
No, it's on the back of the package.
Right.
Right, yes. So that is one really great thing about all of our collection toys is they come in like this cute little bag that has instructions on it, how to put in batteries, whether it's waterproof, whether you can go deep sea diving with it. It is absolutely amazing. So if you have like a few too many drinks tonight, you get home and you're like, whoa, it's okay, because the packaging actually has all the instructions on it. Love it. All right. 5. 5. Just like 5. Just like 5.
7, right?
I'm not sure it has 7.
Does it have 7 or 8?
7.
I think it has 8. Never mind.
I told you it has
Does it?
I'm pretty sure it has 9, isn't it? That's 9.
Okay.
I don't. I didn't even know it had 9. Well, I was gonna say
It's
usually like 7 or 10.
I thought it was 7.
Is that
It's like 7, 10, 8, 3.
5, 7, 10.
Yeah.
It is a lot. It blows
Or
your mind
30.
so much you forget math, okay?
Right.
Was I the only person furious that Secret Service had 30 speeds and then we had to wait for more speeds? I'm like, you did it, you do.
So this next one, this is actually called Late Night Show. Now normally I don't actually show a vaginal vibrator because they are what they are, right? Very, very simple. Now this one is incredible. So it's actually one of the most intense vaginal vibrators that we carry. Now this has tons of different speeds. I'll hand you a catalog so you can actually look and see how many speeds it has. No, this is
10.
yeah. This actually is great for a back massager. Just you don't have to tell anybody what you got it for. Now, this is also wonderful because
It's bendable.
yes. So this can also be your GPS locator as well. So and that is called Late Night Show. Let's get a cute little light on the end, so if you're like having fun and it's like rolling around in the sheets somewhere, you don't have to like kill a movie, turn on the light and find it. You're like, ha ha ha, found you. All right. Now this next one, okay, so who here has seen Magic Mike XXL? A couple of you, okay. So those of you that don't have it already, you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna download it, you're gonna get it, you're gonna put it in, and then you're gonna get the best accompaniment to that movie ever. Because this suction cups to any flat screen TV available. Once again, I am not responsible for property damage. Okay, now this is called the GPS 2.0.
I kept picturing pause.
It's like, wait, he moved. Hold on. All right. Visual. You're welcome.
I do. Maybe I can rent tonight.
All right. Now this is actually very unique in the fact that it actually has dual motors. It has dual motors. So you have. So if you guys can't get a hold of Connie later on, you'll know what happened.
We're just gonna start
She's trying to find a receipt for her TV to take it back. Okay.
I don't think this is covered under warranty. It's the screen on your phone.
Ma'am.
All right. Now this actually.
Because I can't remember what she said. But
All right, now this is absolutely wonderful because there's actually a setting on here that rotates from G-spot stimulation to clitoral stimulation. It's called the GPS 2.0. Now, another nice feature, apart from it, suction cupping to Channing Tatum, I'm just saying. So it actually is water resistant as well. So you can take it in the shower for a little fun there. Now it is rechargeable as well, with a USB cord. So all you guys that like my Facebook page earlier, yeah, next time I see you on Facebook, I know what's happening. Get that sucker plugged into your laptop. So it's super, super sleek. So you notice how soft that is. That's actually covered with a medical grade silicone. So it's very, very easy to clean with our toy cleaner. All right, now this, I always save the best for last. All right. Now, this is called the executive. I'm going to actually pass this around. When this comes around, I want you to handshake it. Say hello, introduce yourself. All right, because you're definitely going to want to get to know the executive. This is from our diamond collection.
Real mature Connie.
Is it a door phone? Oh, so classy, so classy. Don't leave that for
Can you picture Connie at her first party? I mean, I'm just.
you did not want me as your hostess on my party. It was awful.
Was
was awful. I would interrupt you every word you said. Oh, I don't know,
kind of like this. And back on track. All right. So this actually has dual motors. Now, that's just on low. This thing is amazing. It's super quiet too. Oh. So even without Connie interrupting, you can't even hear this thing. It's amazing. All right, now this actually, so all of those, like sometimes all the different functions are just kind of irritating. You're like, what's going on? I'm almost having, no, that's not going to work. You need just steady, consistent stimulation. This is definitely the toy for you. All right, now if you just hold down like the accelerator on a car, definitely get going. Now I'm actually going to turn this all the way up, and it really, really gets going. Now, so once again, go ahead and handshake it. I'm going to go ahead and pass it around. Now, I'm going to tell you, so you're like, oh my goodness, this is insane. Go ahead and have your neighbor feel your arm. The arm that's holding that. Yeah. It's one of the only toys that we carry. You're like, hello. That you can actually feel the vibration all the way through your arm. Now, having said that, it's ergonomically designed, right?
Don't do it.
thing over here.
So it's actually ergonomically designed to fit your body. Now, I said if you notice it has that little dip in it, and the reason why I said we're naturally designed, when we have an orgasm, we clamp down, your PC muscle will clamp down and it will actually push everything out. That's a good thing because that's the way we were designed. This actually is hands-free. You insert this, your PC muscle is actually going to clamp down that little valley there. It's not going anywhere. So you can like type some amazing emails, you can do all kinds of fun stuff.
I don't know
with
about
this
you, but I
going.
don't think I'm typing.
Well, you might, but it's just like one letter. She's like, what?
It's the O.
Right? Yes. Now, so this is absolutely amazing because I said it's also rechargeable. What? No batteries. We're saving the planet.
Hands free and rechargeable. You can play Xbox and deal with your vibrator at the same time. This is the greatest thing ever.
That's awesome.
It's happening.
That's right.
Is it happening or has it happened?
It's like after tonight it will. Let's see, if you can't get a hold of her later, you'll know what happened.
Minecraft just got intense.
Right. Now, so this is also one of our warranty toys as well. I absolutely love this. I actually believe in this product so much that I actually warranty it myself. If you have any issues from this product, please let me know, and I will replace it for free. Now, having said that, if Fido had fun with your toy, I'm not going to replace that. Okay, but honestly, this is such a high-grade toy that I do warranty this. So, and I do believe in the products that I carry. Having said that, I'm going to be passing catalogs out here pretty quick. All right, because let's face it, if I was passing catalogs out before bless you again. Okay, she like had like this like death roll thing going. I'm like, are we hitting it again? Okay.
I'm trying not to sneeze and clog that up.
She appreciates that. She's like, thanks.
Oh, it's not that. I'm allergic to everything.
Okay. All right. So honestly, I said I do believe in everything that I carry. So you guys have all my information, right? You're on my Facebook page, my number's in your phone. You have my app, right? So anything that you guys get from me tonight, please let me know. You like it, you love it, you absolutely need some more at your own party. Because let's face it, so we're going to spoil Connie because she decided to host this party. She's like, what? Spoil me what? So she decided to host this party tonight. So she's going to get tons of free stuff. Actually, everything that you guys take home today to have a little fun or to feel sexy or to smell sexy, she's actually going to get 10% of that in free stuff. Anything she wants, she gets to pick. That's pretty cool, right? Sounds like a good idea. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pass catalogs. Pretend I'm passing catalogs. All right. Now, I know I covered a lot of different things. I want you to pick an actual product. Anything could be on your wish list. It could be something I didn't show, whatever. Anything, a product that is $50 or less. Okay, I want you to go ahead and write that on your the top of your wish list. Okay. All right. Time warp. Okay. Yay. Okay. So you guys got your product. Have you got your product picked out? Yeah. Okay. I want you to go ahead and play a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the lamest yeah.
Woohoo!
All right, I love it. I'm a little bit of an attention junkie. Okay, just roll with it. All right, I want you to go ahead and roll those. All right, 6. All right, I tell you what. So you know what your product is. I'm not going to ask you what it is. You know what your product is. You know how much it costs. Okay. How would you like to have that that item for $16 at your own?
I would love to.
We'd love to.
Yes.
You think maybe you could pick a date and we can set something up today? Guess what, ladies? She's having a party. All right, and so tonight I just kind of go around and do that.
Oh.
All
That's
right.
pretty cool.
All right, and that is the show, ladies.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you play a recruiting game?
Actually, I just talk about how my business is great, and I ask every single person that comes in my shopping room, did you have a good time? Do you want to book a party? Do you want to do what I do for a living? Simple yes or no. And then I always ask them, am I your favorite finance consultant? And they say yes or no.
On your game thing, do you do do they get that plus the 10% off?
That is their free gift. Or that is their gift.
So not 10% off.
Yes, they get 10% off, but then they get that, whatever that gift is that they've picked, their item, whatever, for that price.
So do you have like a party minimum?
Yes, my party minimum to get your 10% is $250. $500 party gets them that item. And I let them know that is all of the information that they get when they book with me. And then I remind them of that every time, like, hey, how close do you think you are to getting your whatever it was that you wanted? Okay? Now, I also do the tickets, okay? I usually said I'll ask, okay, so person with the last 2 digits, 02. They'll get one of these, okay? So, like, here you go. All right, so what's in it?
Ooh, let's see.
Oh, you got the date night 2 cards. That's pretty awesome. Those are fun. Those are kind of like action items. Yes, you also get a little penis from me. You're welcome. So, now I said it's great. So that you just put it on like on the top of a pencil, but it's kind of like that.
Awfully little. Can't get it off.
Yeah, I got stuff for that. Okay, we talked about it. All right.
It's so little.
It's so little. You can actually put that on a pencil. It's okay until you forget and stick it in your mouth in just a second. All right. So the next the last 2 digits, 22. So whoever. All right. So what'd you get?
Let's see. We got whips.
Ooh, whips. That's on your
And
wish
I got
list.
a red.
Oh, all right, that's actually a weekend supply of whips. So that was like the yummy, chocolate and vanilla stuff. It actually comes in 5 different flavors, which is super cool. So actually, you know what? If you want to bring that in the shopping room when you come to talk to me, if you want to trade that in for a full-size bottle, I'll give you a discount on it. Okay. All right, so then the reason why I kind of like give you extra little stuff, because, well, first of all, I'm awesome, and I love to give you guys free stuff. I get free stuff for actually just working my business. So my company kind of gives me incentives all the time. Also, the team that I'm on, I get amazing gifts and free kind of freebies that I kind of like to pass on to you guys. All right, so that's pretty much it. Now I just go in the shopping room.
Yay! Does anybody else have any other questions for Mary?
Okay.
No more questions?
All right, you put everything up, or you just do anything?
Yeah, no, you can stay over here.